There's something in the air at St. James Park, something that many fans haven't noticed yet, but it's already causing whispers in the club's corridors and sparking heated debates across social media. This isn't just another transfer rumor or a made-up headline from a sensationalist tabloid. What's unfolding now carries a different weight. It comes with the signature of one of the most respected names in world football journalism, and what he revealed might just be the beginning of a turning point no one saw coming. If you've been following our channel, you already know, when quiet moves start to happen. When everything seems calm on the surface, that's usually a sign that something big is about to drop. And if you've got the feeling that things around Newcastle United have been a little too calm lately, you're not wrong. This stillness is just the surface. Behind it, there's tension, strategy, and a behind-the-scenes standoff involving millions, and it could change the entire direction of our season. But before we tell you exactly what's at stake, and trust me, the details are jaw-dropping, now's the perfect time to subscribe to the channel. It helps our work immensely and ensures you're always one step ahead, getting exclusive updates directly from the heart of English football. It's free, it's quick, and it makes a huge difference in keeping this content going strong every day. Now pay close attention. What you're about to hear isn't just another whisper from the rumor mill. What we're revealing comes straight from a trusted source with a name, a face, and a track record that speaks for itself. A journalist who rarely gets it wrong and has already broken major transfer stories in recent windows. This time, he's dropped a bombshell that could shake the foundations of Newcastle's squad and create serious tension between the club, the player, and the fan base. And yes, it's all about one of the most important names in our current team, a player who not only performs on the pitch but has become a symbol of this new era for the club. Let's get straight to it. Fabrizio Romano, in his latest podcast, has revealed that Alexander Isak is open to leaving Newcastle United this summer. According to him, the Swedish striker sees Liverpool as a real and exciting opportunity, both in terms of footballing ambition and long-term project. Romano states that Isak feels the moment to move has arrived, especially when looking at Liverpool's new squad, which already includes major signings like Wirtz, Frimpong, and Isak. Fabrizio's report also claims that Liverpool are prepared to make an offer of up to £130 million. That's a massive figure, but still short of what Newcastle are believed to be demanding. Sources close to the Magpies board suggest that the club would only begin to consider any approach from £150 million and upwards, a fee that would place Isak among the biggest transfers in Premier League history. And if you think the story stops here, think again. There's more coming up in this video that you won't want to miss, so if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. This way you stay on top of every new twist in the story, always with exclusive insight and analysis, tailored for real Newcastle fans. And of course, turn on notifications so you never miss a thing. Back to the current situation. The atmosphere behind the scenes at St. James's Park is tense. The club's leadership are reportedly resisting any idea of letting the player go, especially after building a sporting project with Isak as a central figure. The Swedish striker hasn't just lived up to expectations on the pitch, he's become one of the most valuable players in the league. Losing him now could deal a massive blow to team morale and to the trust of the fans. On the other hand, there's growing concern within the club. What if Isak truly wants to leave? Keeping a player against his will, especially with pressure from a club like Liverpool, could backfire badly. Rumors suggest Isak has already shown signs of internal dissatisfaction. Nothing public, of course, but enough to prompt private conversations among the coaching staff about possible alternatives or even a replacement, if the worst comes to pass. According to Romano, this wasn't a decision made overnight. Isak reportedly began questioning his future after the end of last season, when it became clear that despite his excellent personal form, the club hadn't quite reached the European level it aimed for. Watching direct rivals strengthen with top-tier players, while Newcastle are held back by financial fair play limitations, has only added to his doubts, and here's a key part of this whole narrative. The contrast in ambition. While Liverpool looks set to fight for every trophy next season, Newcastle are still moving carefully, trying to balance the books. And for a highly competitive player like Isak, that might be a deal-breaker. After all, he's made it clear he wants to play Champions League football regularly and to lift trophies. It's important to note that, so far, Newcastle haven't received any official offer. What we have is Liverpool's strong interest and Isak's openness to a new challenge. But the Newcastle board are standing firm. They won't sell their star striker for less than £150 million, and that's completely understandable, given the sporting and financial impact such a move would bring. Remember, this information was shared by Fabrizio Romano himself on his official podcast, a journalist renowned for accuracy, direct sources, and a near-flawless track record when it comes to transfer news. So when he says Isak is open to leaving, it means something is definitely going on behind the scenes. If you're finding this all intense, you're right, and this is far from over. We'll be following every development closely right here on the channel. So once again, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. What's coming next might be even bigger than what we've already seen, and trust me, you'll want to be here for it. Before we wrap up, here's something to think about. Is it wise to hold on to a player who's not fully committed? Or would it be better to cash in and reinvest in someone new to keep the squad strong? The club's leadership will need to act wisely because a rushed decision here could cost a lot, both on the pitch and in the eyes of the fans. For now, Isak remains in training, focused and committed, but the signs are there. And if Liverpool do come back with an irresistible offer, the coming days could mark the end of one chapter and the start of another, even more challenging one for Newcastle United. Stay tuned with us, we'll continue to bring you every update. And don't forget, drop a comment below. Would you sell Isak for £150 million? And who would you bring in to replace him? Your voice matters here. See you in the next video.